from Tom Field. It's the annual battle for the Wausau Log. As Wausau East is the home team this evening, taking on the Wausau West Warriors. And coming in, as we're just about set for the kickoff, East is 1-6 overall, 1-1 in the Great Northern Conference. They just joined this fall. Wausau West is in the Valley West, a 5-team conference. They are 0-3 in conference play and 2-5 overall. They won their first 2 games against an Appleton and an Oshkosh team. Kicking off, the Lumberjacks, as you look at it, in their home red with the black pants and red helmets. West in white with the blue helmets, gold trim. And here we go. This is the 48th battle for the Wausau Log. Started back in 1971 with an East win in their first encounter. The advance and the placement, and the boot comes to the near side. It's going to be a penalty against East on the kickoff, and that means that West will have possession at a designated yardage. The wind is out of the northeast here this evening. Not really raining at this time, maybe a little mist, but it's going to be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line. The pros use the 40. High school, college, I believe, use the 35. West will come out, and we'll try to get the lineup as we go along here, as they have a play all set to go. They line up in a straight eye. The quarterback calling a kick on now. They go in motion left with a flanker. Here comes the motion at the near side. And back to pass on the first play from scrimmage, and it's intercepted. The pass was thrown by Kessler Powell Eisen, the quarterback, the southpaw quarterback, and it was intercepted. He underthrew, and again, the weather conditions aren't perfect by any means. It's wet and a northeast breeze, but on the first play from scrimmage, Wausau East comes up with the interception. And they have a first and 10 at their own 46-yard line as they now go right to left. Lumberjacks come out with a, well, there's a penalty right off the bat. Jack Kane is their quarterback. The senior, offside against West. So now that moves it into West territory. And Kane will come over and talk. Well, this is not Kane, this is Matt Heinrich, the sophomore, at quarterback now. He comes over to talk to the offensive coordinator for East. Kevin Grundy's the head coach. Steve Heinrich, Henry Krumsnyder, Ian Weber, and Bo Johnson are the assistants. We'll get the Warriors when they get the ball. And on the first play from scrimmage, it's the back in the eye off the left tackle down inside the West 40 for enough for a first down. A pick up of 14 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So they picked up 20 with a 5-yard penalty and the 14-yard play. First down East in West territory. West would have to be the favorites based on competition they've played. West in the Valley 5 with Rapids, Spash, Everest, and Marshfield. And on the left side and inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line. That time they moved outside the hole they used in the first play, and they got outside the defense and a first down at the 23. So a second first down. Both times they've gone to the left side. Okay, we've got single back behind the quarterback. And same place, this time for another 5 yards.
Levering on the carry. Borowski on the stop. It's going to bring up
The carry that time by number 25, Donovan Labarette, junior. East has a lot of juniors on this squad. That meant not that many seniors. And they've improved as the years gone by. Their one win was over Rhinelander. As East this year, members of the Great Northern with Medford, Tomahawk, Mosinee, Rhinelander, Anigo, and I'm sure there's another one or two that I haven't mentioned. This time they go right side, and they got enough for what looks like a first down inside the 15-yard line.
Nash on the carry.
This is Nash, and he's going to handle the ball a lot.
Bring up a 3rd and short.
It's a little bit short. Will Nash, another junior. Heinrich is the quarterback. He's the sophomore. The two running backs who've handled the ball on the first plays are juniors. For the red-clad Lumberjacks. First game, 1971 in this battle for the log after Wausau West opened up. Before that, of course, it was one senior high. And off tackle and inside the 10 for the first down. Nice hole.
On the carry, Sipple on the stop. But not before a Lumberjack first down.
Lots of room on that one. On the right side for Leverett. First and goal on the 4. First and goal on the 4 for the Lumberjacks. First possession. They picked off the first play, a pass play by West, interception, and they've moved now from their own 41. And inside the right end, he stopped at the 2-yard line, so it'll be second and goal.
The Wausau School District Athletics would also like to thank our founding partners.
Okay, second and goal from the 2.
Jim Nick Agency, Marshfield Clinic Security Health.
Crowd on the far side, the west visitor side, east side and the near side, and they continue to come in.
Commercial roofing, iron construction, and quick trip.
And on the second down, they're going to go left side touchdown. Leverett. He wasn't touched until he had 6. Donovan Leverett had the first carry and the last carry in that drive. It was a 59-yard drive, included 3 first downs. And it comes with 9:02 left in the first quarter, so just about a 3-minute possession for the Lumberjacks, the home team. With Leverett, number 25, on the carry for the 6. And the timeout on the field, as you can see down there, just to fill you in a little bit on this rivalry for the Wausau Log. In the 47 years since it began in 71, West has won 30, East 16 games with a tie. The 90s belong to the Warriors. They won 11 straight in this battle in the 90s, all the way through. Well, after the PAT is good, it's 7-0, and now we'll have another kickoff for the Lumberjacks. Number 80, I believe, is going to do the kicking. Caleb Grosinski, another junior, on the advance, and the kickoff this time does end up in play, and it's taken back on the 18-yard line and up to the 25. 7-yard return. And that return was by Vu Tao, senior, plays a little defensive back, also a little bit of the running back position for Vu. First down from the 26, Wausau West. to right. Second possession. On the quick pitch, far side, and good for about 4 yards. Tao on the carry.
Selby on the stop. It's going to be second down.
The quarterback for West is number 7, Mitchell Zaranis, a junior. This one is inside handoff. Power play for a couple. Brings up a third down for the Warriors. Head coach Jason Foster, his third year there. And the varsity assistants, Matt Johnson, Jack Nowinski, Neil Mentor, Mark Spready, Bill Haling, and a few others. They have a lot of actual volunteers among their varsity assistants. A third down and 2. And the handoff left side, and looks like enough for a first down out to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down by Krieger. Not before an Aqua Finance sponsored Warrior first down.
First down and 10, West. East had 3 in their initial drive that ended in a touchdown, a 2-yard run by Donovan Leverett. 7:42 remaining first quarter. Actually not a bad evening to watch a little prep football. Full house backfield. And here's the pitch to the near side. And this time they've got a lot of room. 40, 35, missed tackle, 30 flag. It'll go against West, I believe. That was right in front of the East bench. And, you know, the crowd, East crowd on the near side, they saw it, and they let out a little, well, okay. That'll be the second penalty on West. They had an offside on the very first play on defense. It's a holding call against the Warriors. So they mark it off. And that takes away the first down on that big play back to the 41. And it'll be first down. First down and 7 now. That penalty is from where it happened, and that's why, you know, they actually gained 3 yards on the play. That tells you how much of a nice run it was. 7-zip East, first quarter. Full house backfield, near side, number 1. And a timeout has been called by the Warriors.
Timeout, Warriors. All timeout.
Just looking a little bit back at the history, the head coaches for the very first game here in 1971 were Win Brockmeyer. And he remained coach at Wausau East that first year and then a couple more before retiring. He's in the state high school football Hall of Fame. And for Wausau West, their first year it was Jerry Johnson, and he was their head coach. A lot of success for many, many, many years in that rivalry. This log started in 1971, and the idea of the log trophy came out of someone that worked for Connor Industries, and the students from both schools, East and West, helped with the design of that original log. Back to pass, the southpaw, and the receiver, intended receiver, slipped and fell down. Vu Tao, the running back.
Bring up a second down.
And pass was a little behind him. Mitchell Zaranis gets the play from the coaching staff on the far side. It's now a second down. 7. And they're 41. This is a quick pitch. And Butau is coming up about a yard short of the first down. Out at the 48-yard line in front of the West bench on the far side. Another holding call on the offense called. Boy, West is not getting off to a good start here tonight. That's an offside and 2 holding calls. Back to the 31-yard line. That one hurts because they had a 3rd and 1 set up, or a 3rd and 2, and now it's 2nd down and 18. In motion. Back to pass. Now he wants to run, lost the football, and there's a flag down. West recovered the ball. They retained possession, but now they've got a 3rd down.
Back and the ball is
Mitchell Zeronis
West recovers the fumble.
had it taken away from him, and
long for the Warriors.
His teammate recovered it. Noah Nats, the sophomore, recovered it. 3rd and 18, back inside their 25, pitch near side. This is, whoa, nice tackle. Coming laterally from his linebacking position. Number 30, Jack Nabgesic, another junior for East. Really took it to him. Just a perfect timing on that. Boo had no chance to do any more. So with the clock moving, 5:22 left first quarter. West back in a punting situation. And a nice snap back, and the punt is high. Nice punt. And it goes out of bounds, though, at the East 48-yard line. Back east, Trey Bookbarker was back in anticipation of the punt. He remains in the game now. No, he does not. He comes out. No, he's going over to his coach, Kevin Grundy, and get some instructions as he remains in the game.
Personal foul, blind side block, return team, 15 yards.
Personal foul call. They have a PA. This is the first year here at Tom Field I can remember. They use a PA. They mic the referee is what they're doing. And then, of course, it comes across the PA system. And 15-yard penalty against East puts them back to the 33-yard line. That ball went out of bounds. I'm not sure why anybody would want to get involved, but they did. And on the first play from scrimmage on their second possession,
Simple on the stop, going to bring up the 2nd down.
Will Nash, who wears number 35 on that last carry. Matt Heinrich, sophomore, is their quarterback. And trying to get around the corner and nowhere to go. Back maybe to the line of scrimmage. Heinrich, the keeper. And for Wausau West, they really covered that one well. A lot of bodies over on the near sideline. Mitchell Robsky, the linebacker, the right side linebacker, made that tackle. First quarter, 7-0 Lumberjacks over Wausau West. Here from Tom Field with Dave Dickinson on the camera. I'm George Hirsch. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast of prep football. And the second down out the same as the first, nothing.
Leverett on the carry for Forrest.
Donovan Leverett, stop.
Bring up a 4th down.
And that was a quick 3 downs. They picked up maybe a yard in 3 plays. punt. Bryce Stallsberg. Stallsberg, another junior. East has gone to juniors. And the snap is high. Stallsberg tries to run. Now he gets a punt off. Boy, he handled that one well. And it is going to roll back and down at the 37-yard line. Whoa. He turned tragedy into success. Kronberger was back there for East to down it, so there was no return. He got a nice roll off of it. Whew. For Wausau East, that would be the expression from the bench right there. 3:27 left first quarter. West now with their third possession. First time they had it, they threw an interception right away. And the next time they had some penalties that kept them from moving. So here we go for their third try. Twin backs. And cutting back in for about 5 is Zaranis, the quarterback. Picks up 5 out to the 43.
It's going to be second down for the Warriors.
So they've got second down and 4. Well, we've got an end and a flanker to the near side, and they decide to run with it for a first down with Wausau, senior running back.
On the stop, but not before an Aqua Finance sponsor. Warrior first down.
First down for West. They had 1 first down in their last possession. Could have had a couple more, but they had some big penalties. A couple of holding calls kept it back. Now they have the flanker and split into the near side again. And again they hand to Boo, and he stopped after a couple of yards. Wausau right up the middle.
Gets it on the stop. It's going to be second down for the Warriors.
Jake Gesnick has had 3 tackles already for East here in this first quarter. Well, I think it is going to go against West. Illegal procedure call. And on the other side, in front of the West bench, 5-yard penalty. That's fourth penalty in the first quarter for the Warriors. And now they have a 2nd and 13. Coming up.
The Wausau East Gridiron Club would like to thank the following corporate sponsors: BB Jacks, Campbell Haynes Menswear, Culver's, East Bay, E.O. Johnson Business Technologies, Laser Dental.
And 1 flanker to the near side now. And off the fake pitch. And trying to get away from some, and he does. Boy, I'll tell you what, Wausau East had him back there. They just missed Moronis as he was able to pick up like 8 yards on the play. He should have been stopped in the backfield. They just missed a tackle.
Bring up a third down.
Give him credit for sneaking his way through that traffic. Now it's 3rd down and 5. As we're in the final minute of the first quarter from Townsfield, 7-0 East. They scored on their first possession after an interception. They went 59 yards, 2-yard touchdown for Donovan Labarette. Flanker near side. Full-house backfield, back to pass. Pass in the flat, and it's caught, and it's going to be Wausau. The lumberjack defender went for the interception and missed it. And it was thrown beautifully. So Wausau picked up the first down at the East 31-yard line. That's the 3rd first down in this drive for the Warriors. As we're probably headed to the last play of the first quarter. They have a flanker to each side, and the pitch back to Wausau. Tao. Well, he really churned that one for an extra couple of yards. He had a couple of red clad lumberjacks around him, but it'll be second down and about 2. And that is the end of the first quarter. After 1, it is Lumberjack 7, Warriors threatening. They have no score. In the freshman game yesterday between these two teams, and they call it the Twig rivalry. Clever, huh? Wausau East freshmen defeated West 22-8 yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could be on the lookout, our athletic director from Wausau East, Mike Bernsteiner, is going to be walking around with the fire department booth, and associate principal Pat Galligan is going to be walking around on the west side with the fire department booth. Let's fill that booth, parents.
You can hear the PA announcer, and you will throughout the ball game here. And he does a nice job. 7-0. The lone score was Donovan Leverett, 2-yard run, capped a 59-yard drive for East on their first possession after an interception. They took over on their 41. And we're set for the second quarter. Folks still coming in, actually. Here. On a 3rd and 2, the pass in the flat, and enough for a first down. The pass from Zaranes to Brennan Goralski. Trey Buckberger on the stop, but not until he picked up a first down. And the ball is at the 15-yard line, so it's 1st and 10. Flankers put in near side, full house backfield. And this time they try to go to the right side, and he stops.
On the carry. on the stop. It's going to bring up a second down.
Neptudzik again on the stop for East. His name is coming up a lot. It'll be second down and 15 now for West. They are going a little bit into the wind out of the northeast here. Flankers put in near side, away from the action actually. Back to pass, throwing in the flat, underthrowing the intended receiver that time. So Zaranes trying to get it to Brennan Goralski, and no way he could make that catch because it came up off the ground in front of him. Well, Zaranes has his team in the huddle. They have mixed it up on the offensive end. Now they have the flankers put in near side. They got a full house backfield. And back to pass, Zaranes. He throws the screen, and the defender for East did a nice job. He grabbed him by the jersey, saw what was happening, and they lost some yardage. So that'll bring up a 4th down. That was a nice play. By Grzinski, so 4th down West, and a lot. 4th down and 19. And I don't know if we've called a timeout or not. Nope, it's not. Now they do.
Timeout West.
Okay, you could tell they were going to do it because the quarterback took his time going over to talk to the coaching staff, coming up with this next play. So 10:09 left first half. Town Field, 7-0 East over West. Battle for the Wausau Log. We mentioned it started in 1971. The first few years, obviously, they came out of a 2,400 one school in Wausau Senior High. So the athletes that played in those first 3 years, they knew each other. Okay, they're classmates, teammates, schoolmates. Then in 1981, they went to one high school. So until 1993, for those dozen years, the players from both teams in this rivalry went to the same middle school, John Muir Middle School. So since 1993, now here's that fourth down play. A wobbly pass is going to fall to the earth, fell out of Zoronis' hands as he tried to throw it. And so East will take over on downs here. West got down inside the 15-yard line, and there it stopped for them. So East with their fourth possession. The last one they did nothing. So Wausau East now
The Wausau School District Athletic Department would like to thank the following
starts at their 24.
generosity in supporting our programs.
West started that last one at the 38. On the first play, nothing.
Leverett on the carry. Brought down
Dottam
by
and
Eno.
Labarette
Once again, the
off
sponsors
the
for
left side.
our anchor partners are
Nice
Aqua
play
Finance,
by the
Cristo
right
Road
side of the
Down
defense
Mutual
for
Insurance.
Wausau
Our
West.
partners are Brick Saucer, American Family Insurance, Jim Nick Agency, Marshall Clinic Security Health, and River Valley.
Second
Our
down,
partners are
12.
Point of
Lost a
Beginning,
couple on that one.
Nexus Solutions, Buffalo Wild Wings, East Bay,
Going to give
Commercial Roofing, Myron Construction,
Justin
and
Bonke,
Quick
a
Fit. Thank
senior
you
defensive
for your
lineman,
sponsorship.
credit for that last tackle for the Warriors. Second down, straight eye, nothing. But maybe to
Leverett on the carry.
the original
Stevie
line of scrimmage
on the
here.
stop. It's going to bring up a third down.
Third down, as you can see for East now, Heinrich, the quarterback, going out on the field. Every play on offense comes over the, puts on a lot of milers. If they had an odometer on their quarterback, he puts on a few. Third down and 11. And back to pass. Heinrich in the flat. This is going to be over everybody. Pass intended for Buckberger, Trey Buckberger.
Coverage.
Fourth down coming up for East.
Going to bring up a fourth down.
That pass
for the
was
Lumberjacks.
overthrown. Anthony Herbig was right next to Buckberger on defense. So a punt coming up for East. They avoided disaster of the last one with
Kowalski back
punter
in for the Warriors.
grabbing the ball.
Stolzberg back to punt.
Stolzberg,
for
Bryce
the Lumberjacks.
Stolzberg caught a high snap and get a nice punt out of it. Could have been disaster. This is much better. He gets this one off, but not as good a punt. It's going to take a bounce to Warrior territory, the 48, and that's it.
Stolzberg's punt goes out at
So,
the
next
48.
possession, Wausau West, they start from their 48. The Warriors, the last two times they've had the football, they have really done nothing with it. So, from their own 48, Wausau West, now right to left at Tom Field. Take a look at this stadium here, Tom Field,
Be on the lookout
closer
for
to,
the
I would
50-50
call it a
raffle.
stadium.
And
it's been around for a while.
Walking around South as we speak.
Had some great high school football played on this field over the years. Offset eye, first back, good for
Tau on the carry.
a towel,
Gets it
a yard,
to
blue
stop.
towel for a yard.
It's going to bring up second down.
Number 36. Jack Natzek, he's the junior. He's been on almost every tackle for East so far here tonight. Clock moving inside 8 minutes left first half. 7:50. Now left period number 2. Offset eye. Pitch back to the back. And this is Vu Tao.
Tao on the carry.
And back to the line of scrimmage.
Selby on the
So now it'll be a third down.
Third and long
and 9.
for the Warriors.
Third and 9 on their own 49. Quarterback for West, Mitchell Zoranes. Both these teams, a lot of juniors. Third down play, they're going to go with Vu, and he's going nowhere. Wausau East right now, as West in the last East possessions, the line, the middle of the defensive line for both teams is not giving. They're outplaying their offensive competition. When they go wide, then they have the opportunities. That's where they're made their yardage here tonight. And Bookberger's back for East, anticipation of the punt. Nice snap, left-footed boot. Bounces at the, oh, nice bounce for West, all the way down to about the 7-yard line. Bookberger let it go. And number 13, the punter, Bobby Niemeyer, senior kicker, very nice punt. Took a nice roll for West, so East back to their own 6-yard line. The last 2 times they've had the football, they have not picked up a first down. Now back at the 6, the possession game that's always played in football belongs to Wausau West as far as field position goes. Heinrich taking a look at his backfield now behind him. And the deep back going wide, gets out to the 15, out to about the 17-yard line. That would be enough for a first down. Mark Sipple on the stop for West.
Be enough for a lumberjack. First down.
Well, we just talked about neither team could go up the middle, so West allowed the first down for East by going wide. And this time they go in the middle and nothing. Well, Nash.
By Sipple.
Again, Sipple on the stop for West.
It's going to be second down.
Mark Sipple is a running back on offense, a defensive back. Where's number 14? A lot of these players for West, we're going to be probably saying their name again during the hockey season because a lot of them play both. Sipple's a good example. In motion. And a faked out one Warrior, but not the other 10, and gained nothing.
Leverett on the carry.
That was Donovan Leverett, number 25, and now it's third down. East did pick up one first down to give him a little better field position, but they still have a 3rd and 10 here. Break the huddle. Heinrich, as his back's split behind him. And they're going to run with it and trying to get some room and getting some room and then some. Here's the lumberjack all the way out to the 47-yard line. That was Will Nash, the junior. He did a nice job on the cutback that time. You can tell we're on the east side here. They're the home team. On the west side of the field. That was a big play for East, though, because now instead of punting and giving West some pretty good field position, that first down allows them to move the football, use the clock. It's a second first down. They're 6th in the game. And again, this time another 9 yards. Bryce Stolzberg, I think that's the first carry that he's had here this evening. East, plenty of time left in the quarter. Heinrich that time. Heading off to Stolzberg. Back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to get that first down in that second down. Now it's third down. Oh, it's first down. I thought they came up a little short, but he leaned forward enough for a first down for Wausau East. I have West unofficial. Any statistics I give you here are unofficial. I'm going to just give you that disclaimer right off the bat. I have West for 3 first downs and East for 5 in the game. Back Heinrich rolling right, looking to pass. Oh, wow. Number 21 for West on the defense. Anthony Herbig. The East fans wanted an interception, thinking he got there a little bit early. We'll leave it up to you. You watched it as well as I did on a decision. They did not call it. So now it's second down and 10 for East at the West 44-yard line. East 1 win, that over Rhinelander, and 7 overall. West 2 wins, and those were 2 games early in the year. They've lost 5 straight. And there he comes. There's speed. That's what speed can do for you. That's Will Nash down to the 30-yard line. And another Lumberjack first down, and 3:19 left in the first half. This is a big drive for East and West too on defense, obviously. East with a 7-0 lead, scored on their first possession. A really nice drive of 59 yards. And now they go up the right side for about 4. Second down coming up. Leverett, Nash, and Stolzberg have been the through ball carriers for the Lumberjacks and the quarterback Heinrich. Second down and 6 at the 26. And this is Nash looking for a opening, and no, nice tackle. Nice tackle by Mark Sipple. He's been named a lot here too on defense for Wausau West. He saved a pretty good sized run for Nash. Nash likes to cut it back, and he's a sprinter, not that big. 2:14 left first half. Back behind the quarterback, and he gets the ball, and he's going to go inside the 10. Leverett, who has their touchdown, a 2-yard plunge in the first quarter on the first possession of the game. That time there was a big hole for Leverett. He took a couple of stutter steps to give the blockers time to make their move. East, lots of time left. They have 3 timeouts left. The Warriors used a couple, so they have 1 left. And this is Leverett. Leverett with a cut. Leverett to about the 1. just short of the goal line.
Second and goal. Second and goal for your Lumberjacks.
Ball. We have it on well, about a couple feet away from the touchdown. Heinrich comes back to the huddle. See what the Lumberjacks decide to do. They've got a second down, so they got 3 cracks at this with a minute left and 3 timeouts remaining. Heinrich, quarterback sneak, 6 points. Heinrich with a keeper for a yard. Matt Heinrich scores with 53 seconds left. PAT coming up. And it's up, and it is good. So, with 53 seconds left in the first half, the Wausau East Lumberjacks lead it 14-0 over Wausau West. Well, East scored on their first possession. Now they score on what looks to be their last possession of the first half. Again, this is the first time ever that East has played West and they're not in the same conference. This is unbelievable. This is a non-conference game. East is a member of the Great Northern for football. West is a member of the Valley West, which is the 5 bigger schools left on this part of the state. Rapids, Everest, Spash, Marshfield, and West. But they have to keep this one going. I don't care what conferences they are in. They need to play the East-West for that log. The East will kick off. Number 80. And this time it's picked up by one of the people in the return team, and he gets out to the 40-yard. Oh, we're going to have a flag over there. Thrown in the middle of the West players area. Let's see what's going to happen with that one. Oh, okay, just they picked it up or whatever. There's no penalty, so saw a flag. Well, now they walk it off. Personal foul against East. You know what? West with 48 seconds left and 1 timeout. What a mistake for East. What a mistake for East. First play, pass in the flat, and it's caught. And on his way inside the 25, out of bounds, is Goralski. First down. Boy, you know, this has happened to East before this year. They have let somebody score against them with 6 seconds left in the half. They just got to play the full. Timeout East, they've got some left. It's like deja vu all over again for East folks sitting here. This has happened before. They were against St. Croix Falls. They were tied, and then St. Croix Falls took a 14-7 lead, and they scored another touchdown with about 6 seconds left on like the last play of the half. And East could never recover, really. And again, that was a game that they could have won in terms of the other factors that go into it. It's that let up.
Wausau East gridiron club would like to thank the following corporate sponsors.
Yeah, I think that was a good timeout for East because they need to be told how important this is right now. For Wausau West, what a great opportunity. Full house backfield for the Warriors. Flanker and split end to the right side. Left end tight, back to pass. Trying to roll out now. He's got some room and he's going to be out of bounds. But the clock continues to run. Donovan Leverett over there to stop Zaranis at the 17-yard line, but the clock is now moving with 19 seconds left. West with one timeout left. And this time they're going to go inside the 5.
Tao on the carry.
Now, with 7 seconds left, West is going to call their last time out of the half.
Tackled by Bang.
Vu Tao.
The carry is going to be good enough for an Aqua Finance.
Jalen Bang on the stop for East. Last timeout West. Okay, with 7 seconds left. East leads at 14-0. So they have a first down. Ball at the 5-yard line. And 7 seconds, they could probably run off 2 plays. 2 passing plays if they need to. Bo Johnson, the last one to leave that huddle, coach for East. With Dave Dickinson, I'm George Hirsch. Hope you enjoying this prep football from Tom Field. Battle for the Wausau Log, Lumberjacks and Warriors. 1st and 5 for West. Back to pass. And gonna have an interference call, I think.
Pass intended for Tao. Buckberger on the coverage. They got flags on the play.
That means, if I'm right,
Defense, pass interference.
West will have the ball at the 3 with 3 seconds left. You know, they can't give them any clock time back, so it used up 4 seconds. Now they're going to put it inside the 2. No, they go back. I would say, yeah, they did. Half the distance to the goal. So it's at the 2.5, we'll call it. And last play of the half, here we go. Split end to the right, flanker to the left. And they're gonna run it in easily. Touchdown. Oh, wow. Vu Tao on the last play of the half.
Touchdown Warriors.
With the touchdown. So no time left on the clock. Vu Tao, 2-yard, we'll call it a 2-yard TD run off the left side.
Niemeyer to line up the extra point.
PAT coming up. Holding for West. Zaranis, the quarterback. And the left-footed kicker is good.
The extra point is good.
Didn't catch the number on that, but that's the half. Well, we've played 24, and in the battle for the log, it's been a good one. First half now closes out with Wausau East leading Wausau West 14-7. We'll be back with the stats for the first half before the second half gets underway. We are back for the second half of this battle for the Wausau Log from Tom Field with Dave Dickinson. I'm George Hirsch. The bands, both East and Wausau West, performed here at halftime. As you can see on the far side, the West band section is and the student section as well. Both teams are back out on the field. Halftime score, East 14, West 7. The Lumberjacks scored first. Actually, on the first play from scrimmage for Wausau West, they had an interception. East took it over on their own 41, went 59 yards, and capped off a 3-minute drive, actually, with a 2-yard dive by Donovan Leverett. PAT was good, and East had an early lead with 9 minutes left in the first quarter, 7-0. Stayed that way until 53 seconds left in the first quarter when Matt Heinrich went over from a yard out, the quarterback, on a quarterback keeper. PAT was good, 14-zip Lumberjacks. That was at 53 seconds left in the half, actually. Then West had 3 timeouts. They had 53 seconds, and they drove the field on the kickoff and scored as time ran out in the half on a 2-yard TD run by Vu Tao. Their PAT was good. So halftime 14-7. Penalties hurt West in the early going. They've settled down since then. They had 4 penalties for 35 yards. East has had 3 penalties for, well, they've had 2 personal fouls, so that's 30 right there, so 35 yards as well. So that's pretty even. It's been a good one, the battle for the log. Both teams looking for a win. East coming in with a victory over Rhinelander in the Great Northern Conference, but 1-6 overall, 1-1 in the conference. West 2-5. They won their first 2, and now they've lost 5 straight. They beat an Oshkosh team and Appleton East in their first games of the year. Both teams young, a lot of juniors. If you look at the rosters for, let's say, Wausau West first, they have 13 seniors, which is pretty close to typical for a high school football team. They have a junior quarterback. Their main running backs, that's Zoranis, Mitchell Zoranis, the quarterback. Vu Tao, who's got the touchdown, is a senior. He's their leading rusher on the year. On defense, Mark Sipple has been their leading tackler. For Wausau East, their quarterback is Matt Heinrich, a sophomore. Their main running backs are juniors. Will Nash is their main running back. Stallsberg is their power back. He's the where's number 12? He's the junior. And their other top running back is also a junior. Trey Buckberger is the other back for East, and he's back in anticipation of this kickoff by Wausau West as we start the third quarter. Back for East are Buckberger and Nash in their home red as we get set for the second half. Wind remains out of the northeast, but it's pretty quiet right now. It isn't quite as, based on the flags, it isn't quite as strong as it was when the game started. At 7 o'clock. On the kickoff, left-footed kicker for West, that's Bobby Niemeyer. And
Niemeyer's kickoff is caught by Leverett.
Leverett took it over on the far side, and that's where East will start with the ball back about the 18-yard line, Maybe the 19. First and 10 Lumberjacks, we'll call it 19. First possession, second half, either team. Lumberjacks. Single back behind the quarterback, Heinrich. He gets the football, goes off right tackle and gets about 6. That's Donovan Labarette.
On the stop. It's going to be second down. Second and 5. Thomas Clancy from Wausau.
So now, as the Lumberjacks break the huddle for their second and 5, it goes to Leverett again, I believe, across the 30 for a first down. A 6-yard pickup, first down, Wausau East. Lumberjacks have the lead, 14-7. But they've done it before this year, and that is kind of let up before the half. They did it with St. Croix Falls. They scored in the last play of the first half. Same thing here, West scoring on the last play of the first half, just to get on board, get within 7. Backs, well, they were denied, but now they set up, and the handoff is for another 7 or 8 yards. That's Will Nash. That was a little different kind of a shift than you normally see in the backfield, where they actually had one back behind the quarterback and then Nash went back. You can go backwards like that. And they gave him the football. But his momentum when he got the ball was really not heading to the line of scrimmage. So it's a second and 5. East right to left here at Tom Field. And again, it's handoff, and again, it's a first down. And I think this is Leverett.
Leverett on the carry.
Yep. First down, second in this drive for East.
That's going to be good enough for a Lumberjack. First down. All first downs this season are sponsored by Aquafina.
Well, at the 45-yard line, straight down in front of us as we sit in the stands in front of the press booth. Out in nature, but it hasn't been that bad tonight. Heinrich in motion, Nash, and a whistle.
Full start.
And East is penalized here for a false start. So that makes it a first and 15. Goes back to the 40. Gets a play from the coach. Every down, same thing. In motion, Nash, handoff. Leverett for a couple.
Leverett on the carry. We got Sipple on the tackle. We got flags on the play, though.
Some yellow flags down.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Well, you know, they've been doing this Will Nash shift, you know, for the last 3 or 4 plays to start the second half, and I think that time he moved a little forward before the snap. Probably it wasn't his play to get the football, so I don't know if that was part of their strategy to as a decoy or what, but it cost him. So now it's first and 20. Back on the left side, and Leverett is getting all the work here in the second half so far. Picked up a yard.
It'll be second down, second and long for the Lumberjacks.
Second 19 for East. They came out in the second half with a different offensive set in the backfield. And so far, they've gotten a couple of first downs, but also a couple of penalties. This time back, well, Heinrich runs into Nash. Heinrich now is going to run with the football, and he goes out of bounds over near the west bench. That time, as Heinrich went back to pass, I thought it would be a pass, but he ran into Nash, who was coming off of that move. So it kind of tripped him up a little bit. He was able to make some yardage out of it, so now it's 3rd and 15 at the 40. So the first drive of the second half for Wausau East, other than a quick couple of first downs, has looked a little bit off. I think maybe they're trying some new things or something, I'm not sure, but we've got a 3rd and 15 facing them now. And this is Nash, and he's not going to go anywhere. Nice job on the defense. Wausau West went to the ball that time very well.
To bring up a 4th down. Goralski back deep for the Warriors. Salzburg back to punt for the Lumberjacks.
Salzburg to punt. Gets off a line drive punt. Caught. And right up the middle of the field now with room on the near side. And cutting back in. Nice return. Brennan Goralski all the way to midfield. But we've got some yellow flags way back. Okay, a block in the back, so Wausau West with a big penalty. That's how they started the game, with penalties like that. They would have had excellent field position in midfield, and now a block in the back. Maybe that's was able Goralski to do what he did with that return, but now they'll start back on the 19. A difference of 31 yards on where you start a drive. Wausau West. First down, right up the middle, lots of room, still moving, and out to the 33-yard line. Vu Tao on the carry for West. First down at the 35 for West. This is their first possession of the second half now. Second down. And all the way to the 40 from the 35. 5-yard pickup for Tao. West is coming out. If you just look at their first couple of plays here, they're going to give Vu Tao the football here in the second half. The success for both teams has been outside, running outside. Most of the night, not all the plays, but most of it. Saranas, Tao cuts inside, and about 4 red-shirted Lumberjacks stop him, standing up at the 43. It'll be 3rd and a long one. 3rd and a long one for West. We've got 6:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. He's leading at 14-7. Zaranis looks things over, takes the snap, hands off to Tao, and he corralled from behind, but he's got a first down at the East 46-yard line. He was brought down by Krieger, who just ran on his back for a while. Gabe Krieger, Jr. That's number 44 for East. At the 47. This time, he gets a couple out of the 45. He just kind of slid through a little hole and fell forward.
Second down.
Second down and 8 for West. Well, we've got fans lining the field here at Tom Field, standing up. And the quick pitch. And this time, Wausau is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Actually, they lost a couple. Number 17, I think, for East was in there. Ryan Selby, along with Grzinski. So it's a 3rd and 9. West in East territory at the 46. Back split. Out of a shotgun. Back to pass. On the flat, it's caught, but it's going to be short of a first down. Caught at the 40-yard line by number 10. Kessler Paul Eisen. And Trey Buckberger up from his secondary. Now it's 4th down for West at the 41. And they've decided they're going to play the field position game right now, as Niemeyer's back to punt for West. Bobby Niemeyer. Buckberger back for East. And a nice punt by Niemeyer. And it may be, I don't know if it did or not. It did. It hit one of the Lumberjacks in the back leg. And of course that, you know, turns the ball over to West. But there's a penalty here somewhere. Now what happened? They're coming with a football back.
Let's wait for the call.
There's a nice flag sitting right down in front of us here at the 45-yard line. And the ball is back.
They're going to kick. Holding. 15. 10 yards from the previous spot.
Oh, that was a hold on the Warriors. So instead of getting possession inside the East 15-yard line, the Warriors are backed inside their own territory with a 4th down now and 13, and now they have to punt again. Warriors have been hurt with penalties. This time it's a line drive punt. Nobody from East is going to be within 30 yards of it. It's finally down around the 11-yard line, so East will take over at their own 11-yard line. A break for East, that holding call, that's for sure. Second possession now, the second half for them. 4:13 left, third quarter. This is the battle for the Wausau Log, Wausau East, Wausau West. East the home team. East a member now in prep football of the Great Northern Conference. West, the Valley West, they call it. Here's a quick pitch back. And breaking a couple of tackles and getting across the 19-yard line is Leverett, Donovan Leverett, showing a little power on that play. Leverett and Nash for East. Most of the carries. And Stallsburg, the power runner, has had a few. Second down and 3 for East. Nash in motion, gets the handoff, looking for an opening, gets out near the first down. Probably about a yard short.
To bring up a 3rd down.
The third, a long one. As Heinrich gets the call from the coach. Head coach Kevin Grundy for East in his first year here. He actually coached at West, was a head coach at West a few years back, and had West in the playoffs for the first time in years. Oh, that time Donovan Leverett had one defender to beat, and he couldn't. Nice tackle. Nice tackle. Open field tackle by the Warriors. Herbig, Anthony Herbig. Saved what could have been a long. That clock continues to move. Third quarter, 2:25 left. East maintaining a 14-7 lead. That was the lead at halftime. And nowhere to go. Will Nash dropped by 21, Anthony Herbig, and by Robinson. Two guys were right there. Nowhere to go. So now it's a 2nd and 14 for East. West scored on the last play of the first half to draw within a touchdown. Throughout the first half, they trailed 7-zip early, and then 14-0 with 53 seconds left in the first half, and West scored. Then they have Blair in motion. The handoff is to the deep back. This is Leverett. Leverett across the 30 to the 32.
Leverett on the carry. Sipple on the tackle.
Mark Sipple again on the stop. Single out of number 14 on defense for the Warriors. West getting their defensive instructions from the sideline, and for offense, Matt Heinrich comes back in the huddle. Inside a minute now left, third quarter. And this is Leverett. Leverett breaking some tackles. He made some yardage. He didn't get the first down out of it, but he did get it out to the 38. So it'll be 4th and 2. And better position for East. Okay, third quarter winding down. Number 36 comes in there for East. Knapsack. I think he's the long snapper. Oh no, he's a blocker in the backfield for the punter. And a nice snap and a nice high punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 33-yard line.
Stolzberg's punt is fair caught
by Brennan Boralski. Oh, that was a beautiful punt. No return. First down, West now. With 1 second left in the third quarter. And the ball at their 33-yard line.
Wausau School District would like to thank the following scoreboard partners for their generosity in supporting our programs. Our anchor partners, Aqua Finance, Crystal Orthodontics, and Church Mutual Insurance. Our founding partners, Rick Susser, American Family Insurance through Nick Agency, Marshall Clinic Security Health.
So West with their third possession here of the second half. Starting at the 33. Back to pass. Throwing long and too far. He had the receiver open. Goralski.
Falls incomplete.
He was followed defensively by number 22 for East. Sam Moses, a sophomore defensive back.
Pass interference. Defense. Still 1 on time down in the quarter.
Pass interference was called. What? Okay. We did not see that one. The pass interference will give West a first down at their 48-yard line. And that's the end of the quarter, I believe. out to Wausau.
Bang on the carry. Colson on the stop. That's the end of the third quarter.
Okay, now it's the end of the third quarter. I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's the end of the third quarter.
I suppose if you can't end a game on a defensive penalty, could be true for a quarter too. Must be. Never too old to learn. Ball at midfield, 2nd and 8 for West. We now start the fourth quarter. East is up 14-7. West with the football. So they go right to left. Final 12 minutes. Well, they're trying to do the jump around. This is not Camp Randall, but it's a good facsimile. Okay, time for some football. 2nd down and 8. Pass blocked up in the air and falls to the ground. So now it'll be 3rd down and 8 for West.
Batted down by Krieger.
Gabe Krieger batted down the pass by Zoranis.
Bring up a 3rd down for the Warriors. 3rd and long.
Well, they have a split end to the near side, a flanker to the far side, backs in an eye. And the handoff goes to Wausau, and he is going to come up short about the 45-yard line. So it'll be a 4th down and 3. Wausau, there's number 4, senior. And let's see what West decides to do. They're going to play a little field position here and set up the punt. Trey Bookberger back, lone safety for East, back around the 15-yard line. Nice snap, nice high boot. And it's going to be down at the 21.
The Lumberjacks will take over. We got 1st and 10 for your Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks, 3rd possession, 2nd half. They had a couple of first downs the first possession, nothing since. West has had 3 first downs in the 2nd half. It's been a defensive battle, field position. And East now starts back on their own 21-yard line. In motion. And, breaking some tackles, getting about 6 yards out of that by Will Nash.
On the stop. Going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
2nd down for East. Lots of time left. East up by a touchdown, 14-7. 10:45 left, 4th quarter. The crowd pretty quiet at the moment. Not much to cheer about on offense, either team here in the 2nd half. This is Nash. And he gets another yard, maybe. It'll be 3rd down and about 5.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ball at the 28, 27. Of course, East would like to put a drive together here with that touchdown lead and use up some clock. Give their defense a little breather as well. 3rd down play. Heinrich back to pass, throwing long, and it is caught. It is caught at the 37-yard line by Gabe Krieger, the junior. He was covered well by a couple of Warriors. He's just a bigger kid. and he was able to bring it down. That was the biggest play of the game for Wausau East right there. And that was a 3rd down and 5. Now they're in West Territory at the 38-yard line. And they're setting things up here to use up some clock as well. Oh, there's a flag.
Ball came out on the
East
snap.
has the ball. The snap went awry, but it was recovered by the Lumberjacks. And so they actually gained 3 yards on the play. Now the officials are discussing where to put the football. And they're going to put it down where they originally had it. The ball at the 35, pick up a 3. 2nd down and 7. He's got a little break there. And this is Donovan.
Leverett on the carry.
Leverett for 3, down to the 32.
Going to bring up a 3rd down.
Another 3rd down for East.
3rd and 4 for the Lumberjacks.
The 3rd down as Heinrich goes back to the huddle. Give the instructions or what they have decided to do. Coaches have decided to do. And now it's up to them to carry it out. Unbalanced line near side. Handoff, 1st down and more. All the way down to the 20, down to the 10, down to the 8-yard line. Donovan. Leverett. Borowski brought him down, but he took 3 Warriors with him. Now, East on the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. 8 minutes left in the game. And they do have a good PAT field goal kicker. Heinrich. Hand off. And this time, Leverett. Now there's a flag after the play. Ooh. Lots of flags tonight for things like unsportsmanlike conduct, holding, blocking back. I think the East players are signaling it's against West. They don't have a signal yet. Personal foul it is against the Warriors. That will put the ball 1st and goal at about the 4.5, 5-yard line. Well, it's down now at the 5, so or 10. So if they mark it off, it should be down on the 5. And they're going to wipe the football, put it down inside the 5. 1st down and goal for East. Maybe you heard the referee with the microphone. And no, nothing this time. Leverett was met. I don't know if they smelled that one out or not, but it never developed. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. From the 5-yard line. And the clock keeps moving. 7:20 left. East up by a touchdown, trying to make it a couple. And this is Leverett, and he's near the goal line, down around the 1. Maybe the 2. Fourth down, 4th and a yard.
Official signaling 4th down, 4th and goal.
So that personal foul, if I read this right, the personal foul was after the whistle. So it did not give East an automatic 1st down. So then it was 2nd down, not 1st. And so now it's 4th down and goal. About the 1 yard line.
It's very flexible. We have a lot of people that are in high school, that are in college, that have jobs, and we do our best to try to work around that. They want to make sure that you can succeed in your school and succeed in your
Now, East is calling a timeout to talk about this. Now, they're going to go for it. I mean, they could kick a field goal here and have a 10-point lead and 2 scores. But that's not what they're going to do. I don't think. Nope. Going for it. Oh my gosh. If you were Wausau East and you saw what just happened, it never developed. It never developed. Give West credit. They overran the offensive line of Wausau East and just stopped them dead. I mean, there is no way. And now the East defense, with a 1-touchdown lead, goes out on the field. The ball is at the 9-yard line, 1st and 10 Warriors. 6:40 left. That's quite a bit of time left in the game. So looking at that decision, that was part of it. Here's a quick pitch and breaking out across the 20. Finally caught from behind. Vu Tao. 1st down Warriors at the 21. Clock now starts again. Well, it's up to the East defense now. And they pitch back. And this time the Warriors, Vu Tao, was not going anywhere as he was brought down at the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd down and 10. Nice defensive tackle by Jalen Vang, junior for East. Inside 6 minutes left now. 2nd down and the 11. Scoreboard is incorrect on the down there. Back to pass, going long. It's wobbly. It's going to come up short. And again, this 2nd time tonight that Aranis' long pass came out of his hand and just wobbled. Now it's 3rd and 11. Big play for West. This is a big play for West. 3rd down, 11. Let's see, they have split end near side, dual flankers in motion now. And now they run the flea flicker and throwing the ball up and out of the air. Beautiful pass. Wow. That was a beautiful pass, but it was broken up. Mark Sipple was the intended receiver, but Selby for East broke it up nicely. Ryan Selby broke that up. There were again 2 defenders on that play of Mark Sipple. Now with 5:36 left, he should get the ball back. And a line drive punt. Bookberger takes it at midfield, and that's where he's going to end up, at the 45, not midfield. So, here's the set for the stage. East leads 14-7. They've got the ball at their own 45 with 5:28 left in the game. East has never trailed. They went up 7-zip early, 14-0, 53 seconds left, 2nd quarter. West scored at the buzzer, or the end, I should say, of the 1st half. As time ran out, and neither team has scored here in the 2nd half. East up by 7 with the ball. Heinrich. on a double wing offensive set. He gets 3 yards. Will Nash gets 3. West has all 3 timeouts left. East has 2.
2nd and 7 for the Lumberjacks.
East likes to use the single wing or the double wing in their offensive set. They do have some speed in that backfield with Will Nash. Delay of game, yeah. It's interesting. Some of the East fans sitting in front of us were starting to get nervous about how much time they were using off the clock, and they were called for it. And you could sense it, that it was close. Well, it cost them 5 yards. So now it's 2nd and 12. So much time, and they've got to keep track of it. Back to handoff is, breaking through for, I think, is a first down. Leverett, Donovan Leverett, I think he's got a first down. And they're going to move the chains. It is a first down right at the 45-yard line. We've got an official timeout. We do. Bookberger. Tie up a shoe. Now the clock starts. Now the clock is moving. We've got 4:05 left in the game. East with a first down. West has 3 timeouts left. Heinrich is his head coach, Kevin Grundy, motioning them to watch the clock, use it up. This is Leverett. Leverett for another 7, down to the 20 or 38-yard line. And Leverett comes out of there limping. He comes out of there limping. West has called their first timeout. Leverett comes out limping. So he may not be in the last few minutes here for East. This has been a good one, this battle for the log. It's been a while since East has taken it, kept it on the east side. But right now they have everything going for them. West called the timeout. They haven't taken it off the board yet, but both teams have 2 now. The Warriors have to stop them. Oh, nice tackle. Nice tackle by Wausau West.
Tackle by Sipple.
Mark Sipple stood him up. Leverett.
West uses their 2nd timeout.
Okay, West uses another timeout. They still haven't taken either one off the board yet, but if you look at the board, it should be 1 timeout left on the far right. Now they're down to 2. Should be going down to 1. East has 2 timeouts. Now we're correct. Well, 3:33 left, and 3rd down and 4 for East. A couple of first downs for the Lumberjacks have put this one away, but it's been an interesting game. This one you think something's happening for either team, the momentum kind of changes. But West has never had the lead tonight. The only score they made was as time ran out at the end of the first half. And that was on a long, long, long run. Just just before the half ended. And a short plunge. In motion. Here's the pitch. Leverett. Leverett. Whoa, it's close. Oh boy, is it close. He needed to get to the 35. It is a first down. Whoa. We couldn't see from here because the East players, you know, they're standing by the sideline, obviously, and that's where it happened. But they got the first down, so the chains move, and it's first down at the 35-yard line for East. West with one timeout left. The clock stopped with a run out of bounds. Hand off Leverett. Oh, and he breaks tackles. Well, I'll tell you what, that kid has something left in the tank. He gets all the way down for another first down, I believe, to the 25-yard line.
After they mark it, good enough for an Aqua Finance sponsor. Lumberjack.
Yep, same spot, exactly 10 yards. I mean, he carried 3 or 4 Warriors with him. Now they put it on the near side hash mark. And that time, he didn't go out of bounds either, so the clock is stopping. 3 minutes left. Heinrich gets the time from one of the coaches is telling him when to snap the ball, basically. So they use up time on the clock. And who else? Leverett for a yard. Got a yard out of it. West calls their final timeout. West calling their final timeout. Now, thing to remember here is West is trailing. This is not a tie game, so even if they get it back, they've got a long, long field to go. And the other thing is East is getting closer and closer to a field goal through as well. So it's up to East now with a second down and 8 to play it smart. Second down 8. No timeouts left for West. Ball at the 24-yard line. Sets his line. Leverance, this time they got him. Maybe another yard, that's about it.
Leverett on the carry.
Leverett for no gain that time. Now it's third down and 8. But the clock is moving.
Bring up a third down for the Lumberjacks.
Clock is moving down to 2:25. East has 2 timeouts left, so this is getting interesting. If East would get a first down now in the next couple of plays, they'll take care of it. Now another delay of game for East.
Timeout.
Nope, timeout. Okay. Good timeout for the Lumberjacks. They used up all that clock and then called the timeout. And it's third down and 7 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock. That's how much time is left in this one for East to take the log and keep it over on the east side. It hasn't happened a lot in the last number of years. They've come into this game 1-6 on the regular season. West is 2-5. East win was by 1 point here at Tom Field over Rhinelander in the Great Northern Conference, 13-12. West defeated Oshkosh West and Appleton East the first 2 games of the year, and they've they've struggled a little bit since. 3rd down and 7. Nash, nowhere to go. He ran into his own player in the backfield, and there was nowhere to go. Now the Lumberjacks can let the clock run down. They're going to try a field goal, I think. The clock will wind down, and they're going to try a field goal. Heinrich is holding. A little bit short. So West at the 20-yard line, 1:15 left on the clock, no timeouts. That's their challenge right now. That is the West challenge. It's also a challenge for East because they gave up a touchdown with no time left on the clock in a very similar situation in the first half. So West, with the offensive challenge, defense for East, they just can't let up. So here we go. 6 defensive backs for East. Back to pass. Over the middle. Incomplete. Pass intended to Goralski. Zorana's pass was there. Junior to junior, but Goralski couldn't bring it in. 2nd and 10. Two backs behind Zoranis. Out of a shotgun. Pass is caught. And if he's out of bounds, now it's 3rd and a couple.
Zoronis' pass caught by Paul Eisen. Brought down by Buckberger. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down, clock stopped. Able to get out of bounds. West has a flanker and split in over on the near side. They throw the far side, set up almost like a screen, and they get the 1st down.
Pass caught by Sipple.
Mark Sipple.
We got flags on the play.
Clock is stopped because of a flag. I don't know if the here comes the referee's interpretation. That's what I thought. Ineligible man downfield for West. It looked like they set up a screen, but they had both the receiver and the right side of their offensive line down on the beyond the line of scrimmage, so that was a call. So now it's 3rd down. Get the down over. There's 3rd down and about 8 now. Now the official's over talking to Jason Foster, the head coach for West. Back to pass. 3rd and 8. It's caught.
Zoronis' pass caught by Marciniak. Selby on the coverage. It's going to be good enough for an Aqua Finance sponsored Warrior 1st down.
1st down at the 40. Nice pass from Zoronis that time to the big tight end. Back to pass. It's caught, and the tackle made. Pass caught by Goralski.
Brought down by Buckberger.
Trey Buckberger with a tackle.
First down. Really second down.
Second down and a yard. Back to pass, Aranas. Throwing long. Up in the air and taken away. And on the return, all the way to the 45-yard line. Gabe Krieger with his second interception tonight. He took it away from the receiver, basically. In a battle for the football, Krieger was a heavier, stronger guy, and he took it away, and East has the ball with 7 seconds left, and that's the time left. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the West bench. So all East has to do is kneel down, and this is theirs. The East fans, student section players, everybody's quiet right now, but as soon as that ball is snapped, it's going to be anything but. And the West folks over on the far side, dejected, obviously. This hasn't happened in the battle for the Wausau Log that often in recent years, that they did not win the game. Good effort by West. They fell behind 14-0, never were tied. Never had the lead. And that's it. So, in the battle for the Wausau Log 2018, Wausau East 14, Wausau West 7, all the scoring in the first half. East scored 59-yard drive, 2-yard dash by Donovan Lavarente. PAT was good, 7-0. 53 seconds left first half. Matt Heinrich, quarterback sneak, 1 yard out. PAT good, 14-0 East. West scored, time ran out at the end of the first half on a 2-yard run by Vu Tao. No scoring in the second half by either team. So, in the log battle, the final score, East 14, West 7. For Dave Dickinson, I'm George Hirsch. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast of prep football this evening.